This next story comes from an eager camper who learned the wrong lesson. I found a tent on Craigslist for $200. A guy said he was selling it after a trip to the state park. The timing was perfect, because I planned a solo camping trip there. Saving cash where you can, right? It was my first night there. I sat by the fire and felt this heavy feeling like someone was watching. It was weird, but easy to blame on the trees and darkness. So I brushed it off. By the third day, I noticed lines in the dirt outside my tent. They looked like someone had dragged something heavy. They were there every morning, exactly in the same spot. I tried to pretend it was wind or animals. The fourth night, everything was quiet. Not normal quiet, but eerie quiet. No wind, no crickets. Around midnight it started, a scratch, scratch, scratch on the tent. I froze, couldn't even breathe. I peeked outside with my flashlight. Then I saw them, eyes reflecting back at me, glowing, unblinking, and too high off the ground to be any animal I knew. I broke camp before dawn and never looked back. I've avoided camping since then. Even now, when I'm home, I sometimes feel that heavy feeling again, like the forest hasn't forgotten. I keep my curtains closed at night now. Our next tale comes from a night security guard who found himself lost in the halls of an abandoned factory. I got a gig working nights at an old factory. The pay was $15 an hour and I needed the cash. The place was run down but big. I'd be walking those halls alone 8 hours a night. By the fourth night, I started hearing things. Footsteps that echoed in empty halls. But when I turned the corner, no one was there. Just the sound ricocheting off metal walls. There was a radio in the break room. One night it turned on by itself, scratching out tunes from the 40s. Thing is, there's no way stations reach out there anymore. But it played, static humming along. Near the end of my shift, I saw a door cracked open. From inside, I heard whispers, soft but many voices. My hands shook, sweat trickled down my face, but I had to see who was inside. Inside, it was dark and empty except for a dusty mirror. On its surface, faint words appeared. Not safe here. I ran, breath hitching, heart pounding. I left that job the next morning. I have dreams where I'm back there, standing before that mirror. The words change each time. I try not to think about what it'll say next, just hope I never read It Followed. The last story speaks of a daily train ride that became something far more sinister for one commuter. I took the subway to work every day. $4.50 a ride to get downtown. Standard for any city commuter. Same faces, same seats. Predictable routine. There was this guy, plain brown jacket, never said a word, but every day, like clockwork, he'd sit beside me, train car, 12B, 7:35 a.m. Harmless, right? By the next week, he started staring. Those eyes locked on me but never blinked. It was unnerving, but I tried to ignore it. Just another commuter, I told myself. One Friday, we stopped in the tunnel. The lights flickered and the doors didn't open. People grumbled, but then all went unnaturally quiet, like a held breath. When the lights came back, he was gone. Just his seat, left empty. I asked around, but no one remembered him. No one had seen him get on or off the train. I switched cars after that. Haven't seen him since, but I can't shake the feeling that he's still there, watching. You never know who's riding with you.